The old train station at Maple Ridge hadn't changed much in 50 years. The paint peeled, the benches creaked, and the clock above the ticket window had been stuck at 3:42 for as long as anyone could remember. But Frank Dalton, the station master, still arrived every morning at 6. He polished the brass bell, swept the floor, and waited for trains that rarely came. To most people, Frank was a relic, a kind man clinging to a forgotten world. But he didn't seem to mind. Trains may be fewer, he often said, but someone's always waiting for one. One winter afternoon, a young woman rushed into the station, shivering. Her eyes were red from crying. "Excuse me," she said. "When's the next train to Denver?" Frank checked his schedule. "Last one left 2 hours ago, miss. Next isn't till morning." Her shoulders dropped. "I just needed to get out of here," she whispered. Frank looked at her kindly. "You running from something, or to something?" She hesitated. "Maybe both," he nodded. "I know that feeling." He made her a cup of coffee from his old percolator and handed her a wool blanket from the lost and found box. They sat in silence for a while, the station quiet, except for the ticking of an old clock that no longer told the right time. After a long pause, Frank said, "You know, years ago, I missed my own train. I was supposed to leave this town, start fresh somewhere else. But I stayed, angry at myself for a long time." The woman looked up. "Do you regret it?" He smiled faintly. "Not anymore. I learned that sometimes the train you miss isn't the wrong one. It's just not yours. The one meant for you will come when you're ready to board it." She laughed softly. "That's a poetic way to say, I'm stuck here." "Maybe," he said, "or maybe you're exactly where you need to be." She stayed in the waiting room that night. By morning, her tears had dried. Before she left for her train, Frank handed her a small parcel wrapped in brown paper. "What's this?" she asked. "Something left behind a long time ago," he said. "Might help you on your way." On the train, she unwrapped it. Inside was an old pocket watch, its face cracked, its hands still frozen at 3:42, the same as the station clock. Tucked behind it was a note in Frank's handwriting. "Don't curse the time that stands still. Sometimes it pauses so your heart can catch up." The woman smiled through tears. She looked out a window as the train pulled away, the station growing smaller in the distance, the old man waving until she disappeared into the morning fall. Years later, she returned, this time with her little boy. But the station was closed, and a plaque stood where the ticket window used to be. She held the pocket watch close to her chest. It still didn't tick, but somehow she could hear it beat, slow and steady. Moral patience is not waiting for the right moment. It's trusting that every pause has purpose. Sometimes the world stops just long enough for your soul to find its direction.